Hey everybody, I just wanted to share this great view of old Puerto Vallarta with you and tell you how to get up here. This is actually up the view from Gringo Gulch and it's easy to find. So you'll find the accesses for Gringo Gulch in old Puerto Vallarta and you look for the old church. If you've been to old Puerto Vallarta, you can't miss it. It's the biggest structure in town. And so head for that old church and you'll find these access routes. If you're standing in front of the church, now head to your left, walk about a half a block up, and on your right, you'll find an alleyway, and with stairs, and that'll lead you up. That'll lead you up to Gringo Gulch. Now it's kind of steep. I recommend doing it in the morning, and it is a little bit steep, but it's well worth the effort. The alleyways, there's no cars on these alleyways, and there's some really funky restaurants and boutiques, and they're just really interesting walks. And then the payoff, of course, is the view from Gringo Gulch. We found two good viewing spots. This was one of them, but in the next shot, it's from a tower. We saw this big black tower. I can't remember the name of the street, but look for that. Here it is here. It's a big black steel tower that you have to walk up to, but it's just a great view of old Puerto Vallarta. You can see the old church off to the left. And while you're up here, do some exploring. Take a walk. The architecture is a little bit different, and it's kind of interesting. A lot of these buildings were built in the 50s and the 60s by American expats. A lot of them were artists and writers getting away from McCarthyism in the States, the witch hunt, the communist witch hunt that McCarthy undertook. So it is kind of an interesting area, really narrow streets, one-way streets, and interesting architecture and buildings. Of course, the most famous residents of Gringo Gulch were Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor. Burton bought the villa on the right for Elizabeth Taylor in the 60s when he was in Puerto Vallarta filming Night of the Iguana. And soon after that, he bought the villa on the other side of the road and he built the famous bridge. He claimed he needed a quiet place to read. So check out Gringo Gulch. It's a nice day trip and, it's a half a day trip and it's really worth the effort. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching.